Welcome to another video, listeners, viewers. We continue from the last one, and we are going to verse 101 as such. What does it say? Elderly people, you see, you know why elderly people normally take their hands to the nostrils? Pardon me, it's because I believe it's because the hair in the nostrils are irritating them, causing discomfort in them. And that's why you see an elderly man usually taking the hand to a nostril. No, he's not doing any dirty thing. There is some hair in the nostrils disturbing them. Another lesson, another sign for people. Uh, 101. ولما جاءهم رسول من عند الله مصدقا لما معهم نبذ فريقا من نبذ فريقا من الذين آه، أوتوا الكتاب كتاب الله ورأى ظهورهم ورأى ظهورهم ورأى ظهورهم كأنهم لا يعلمون. And when they came to them, and when there came to them a messenger from God, confirming what was with them, a party of the people of the book threw away the book of God behind their backs as if it had been something they did not know. So the people of the book in the Quran always refers to the Jews. They were the people that the book was sent to. And what is the book? The Injil. Oh, sorry, the Torah. Here, I think here I believe the Injil means the Torah. It was sent to them. So God refers to the Jews as the people of the book. They were His special people, but they disobeyed the Lord. He kept on forgiving them. Then He tells them at the point they are not the only people of God. They are not the only chosen ones of God. So let me not digress so far. Threw it behind their back as if it had been something they did not know. Now we go to the next verse, 102. And what does it say? Mm, uh, وَاتَّبَعُوا مَا تَتْلُو الشَّيَاطِينُ عَلَى مُلْكِ سُلَيْمَانَ. I think this verse I have memorized it a bit. I've kept it to memory. وَاتَّبَعُوا مَا تَتْلُو الشَّيَاطِينُ عَلى مُلْكِ سُلَيْمَانَ وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانَ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا يَعْلَمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ على ملكين ببابل هاروت وماروت. In English, they followed what the Satans recited over Solomon's kingdom. Solomon did not disbelieve, but the Satans disbelieved, teaching men. Please, let's take note of this. Teaching men magic, and such things as came down at Babylon to the angels Harut and Marut. So what is this telling us? Magic is something of Satan. Magic has nothing to do with God. Huh? And God proves it right. He proved it right in the Bible and the Quran. When Pharaoh's magicians made their rods to turn into snake by magic. And God said, "No, who are you? I will show you." He told Musa, "Throw your staff." And he threw it, and it turned into snake, and it swallowed all their magical snakes. So, as came down to Babylon to the angels Harut and Marut. Am I getting lost? No, no, sorry. I was reading, going far back to see what I was. So, Yalmuna and see. Sorry, I timed myself for 3 o'clock. Um, where I'm getting lost here. Pardon me. Uh, ala malaikatu, ala malakita, bibabila, haruta, wa maruta. So let's continue. Sorry. Wama yalamun, wama yu alimuna, wama yu alimani min ahad hatta yakula innama nanu fatanna innama nanu futnatun fala yakfaru fayata'allamuna minhuma ma yafarquna bihi ما يفرقون به بين المرء وزوجه وما هم وما هم بدارين به من أحد إلا بإذن الله. Hmm? Uh, but neither of these angels, but neither of these taught, but neither of these taught anyone such things without saying. So before the angels taught them anything, he warned them. They warned them. Sorry, they warned them without saying, "We are only a trial." The angels will say, "We are only a trial. So do not blaspheme." Hmm? But they surely did, and they are doing it today. So do not blaspheme. They learned from them the means to sow discord between man and wife, but they could not thus harm anyone except by God's. But they could not thus harm everyone, anyone. Yes, they could not thus harm anyone except by Allah's permission, and they learned what harmed them. So the angels, before saying and before teaching them, they warned them. "Hmm? Do not blaspheme. We are only a trial." But mankind doesn't take it. And so you see, anybody who goes between man and wife, separating them, causing discord between them, is an agent of the devil. Anybody who in society, anybody who causes his aim is just to cause discord between people. It can be man and wife, it can be friends, it can be community versus community, it can be country versus country, against country, just causing wars. What not? Eh? Yeah, but God has represented all those things with man and wife. So for people of understanding, you see that it's not man, just man and wife. It's person to person, friends, families, communities, countries, whatnot. So these are people who have learned the the evil things of Marut and Harut, who had warned mankind in advance that it's only a trial for them. Um, I've gotten lost again. وما هم بدوارين أحدا إلا بإذن الله, and they cannot harm anybody except with the permission of God. So do not blaspheme. They learned from them the means of to sow discord between man and wife, but they could thus harm anybody except by God's permission, and they learned what harmed them. Mhm. ويتعلمون ما يضرهم ولا ين ولا ينفعوهم. They learned what harmed them and not what profited them. وقد علموا لمن اشتروا وما اشتراه ما له في الآخرة. ولقد علموا لمن اشتروا ما له في الآخرة من في الآخرة من الهلاك، وليس ما شروا به أنفسهم لو كانوا يعلمون. Sorry. ولبس ما شروا به أنفسهم لو كانوا يعلمون. Mm. Uh, they learned from them. They means I've read that one. By God's permission, and they learned what harmed them, not what profited them. Okay, that's where we stop. And they knew that the buyers of magic would have no share in the happiness of the hereafter. All those doing magic, if they don't stop and repent and ask for forgiveness, they have no share in the hereafter. That's what this verse means. Hmm? Uh, and would have no share in the happiness of the hereafter. Theirs will be sadness in the hereafter. And vile was the price for which they did sell their souls, if they but knew. Mm. Let me take that in Arabic. Uh, uh, uh-huh. ولبئ- و- ولبئس ولبئس ما شروا به أنفسكم لو كانوا يعلمون. Mm. That's what it means. And vile was the price for which they did sell their souls, if they but knew. Uh, ولو ولو أنهم آمنوا واتقوا لمثوبه من عند الله ولو توبته من عند الله خير لو كانوا يعلمون. Hmm? If they had kept their faith and guarded themselves from evil, the better had been the reward from God if they knew. So if they gathered their faith, not going into magic, mm, not going into magic and doing evil things, uh, from evil, for far better had been the reward from God for them. The reward from God for them would have been far better. Um, that's verse 103. Let's pause here to continue later with another section, section 13, verse 104. So that is what we will, that is where we will stick, we will start with, that's where we will start, sorry, that's where we will start in our next video, God willing. Let's see what the tablets have for us. Okay. Uh, I'll show you the again. You see the pictures here. Look at the picture well. I'll show you this picture again. Love and life, togetherness as one. Monday 17 to February 23rd, 2003. Meet Super Macho Man. He floors giants with a single blow, owns a Mercedes CLK 320, and numerous girlfriends. Those of you who know him may know if he's alive still or not. So that's the picture. Down here, we have a victim of ritual murder. So you see, ritual murder is not a thing of today. It's been dead. Even it's been there before 2003. Only that we do not know. Mm. So let's read the story of the macho man. The girl says, man alive and alive. I think the ritual murder case comes first, but I won't read it because it's not a new thing. Mm. Let's see if we can get to the. This is another story. Mm. Before we get to the macho man, woman runs naked. Woman runs naked after hard sex. Mm. Under normal circumstances, an average woman of age would not dream of exposing her nakedness to any individual, even a relative, except as Sweat grew in Ghana, where prostitutes and other commercial